You know, I wish I could say I was surprised by this. I I wish I genuinely wish I could say I was surprised by this, but I'm not. The Lion King 2019, the quote unquote live action remake, is sitting at 59% rotten. Ah, wow. And I mean, man, you know, this was a movie that nobody asked for. Nobody was going around saying, you know what? I genuinely wish we could have a remake of The Lion King. I mean, imagine all of the improvements. Nobody said this. No, uh, and you know what? It shows. It shows. This is just more. This is just more proof. This is more proof to all of us who've been saying we don't want the remakes. We don't want these live action remakes. Give us new shit. We want new characters, new stories. Don't just give us the exact same stories you already gave us, except it just looks different. Because that's what most people are saying. It's just the same story, it just looks different. With mostly different voice actors, except for James Earl Jones, because you can't replace him. Let's look at this. While it can take pride in its visual achievements, The Lion King is a by the numbers retelling that lacks the energy and heart that made the original so beloved. Though for some fans, that may just be enough, and that's the fucking problem. I mean, look, if you see this movie and you like it, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. You're allowed to like what you like. But you also have to know that that is a part of the problem. It's because you outright say that you are okay with this that Disney most likely is not going to focus more of their time, their effort, and money on giving us new characters, new stories that we'll remember for years. Like people still to this day remember The Lion King. They still remember The Lion King because because the people making it were just focused on making a good movie. And you can tell that movie was made by people who put their hearts and soul into that movie. That's why people love it. Whether it's the animation, whether it's the voice acting, whether it's the directing, the pacing, it's one of Disney's best movies. Notice I didn't say animated movies. It's just one of Disney's best movies, and it is, in my opinion, one of the best movies that have ever been made. One of the best movies that have ever been made. No question. That you can't tell me that people were asking for this movie because The Lion King needed some things to be improved upon. It was perfect. This movie was perfect. Not this, the 1994 animated one. That movie was perfect. From what I'm hearing, this movie isn't perfect. It's a movie that just looks, visually, it looks amazing, but that's it. That's it. Now, again, I haven't seen this movie yet because it hasn't come out. Because it hasn't come out yet. It hasn't been released to the public yet. So, and you know what? I was thinking of watching it and, doing a review, but after seeing this, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't looking forward to this movie. Like, I already have the original at home. I could just watch it at home anytime I want. So why would I go out and drop money for drop money on a ticket to see a movie that I've already seen? A movie that I've already seen God knows how many times. I've lost count by this point. I just I don't understand why Disney keeps doing this. I don't understand why they're wasting their time, their talent, and their money on just remaking movies that we've already seen. But you know, let's look into it. Let's look into this. Let's listen to some of these reviews. Let's start with Barry Hertz from Globe and Mail. There's plenty of wonder on offer in this Lion King, but little imagination. Okay, here's a good one. Yes, this movie is a safari to the Shadowland, and it's just deep enough to give a cat who's come of age something to sink his teeth into. Really? Jesus. This is from Michael O'Sullivan from the Washington Post. This is from Dana Stevens from Slate. Pairing off romantically to produce a legitimate heir to the throne is nice and all, but it's getting destroyed by the means of your own venal ambition, and that's the real circle of life. Oh God. This is from John Wenzel from Denver Post. It hangs together better than the horrid live-action Aladdin remake that came out in May. Yeah, I did not like that movie. But that's not saying much. Most viewers will find this Lion King to be either eye candy or uncanny valley. There's so little in between. And again, from what I can read, most of it is just the same thing. It's just a movie that looks good, but that's it. That's it. It just yes, beautifully. Technically, it's astounding. Visually, it's amazing, but that's it. You'll notice that nobody talks about the characters, nobody talks about the narrative, nobody talks about the voice acting, nobody talks about the music. Well, some people do, but from what I hear, they either say the music is good, but none of them say it's on par with the original, or even better than the original. Which, let's face it, just that wouldn't have been possible. I mean, the best thing they could have done was just take the original songs and put them into this movie. That's it, with just new singers. And from what I heard, they did that with Donald Glover and Beyonce with "Can You Feel the Love Tonight." But everything else, every other song that's in this movie, it was either shortened or it was redone, which you didn't need to do. I mean, those songs won Oscars. That on its own should tell you that it did not need to be improved, nor it could have been. It was Helen O'Hara, beautifully crafted and carefully conceived without ever entirely justifying its existence. So you might feel the love tonight, but perhaps not quite as much as before. Yep, pretty much. Nothing in this movie that justifies it being made. Again, you can't tell me you can't tell me you're surprised by this. You honestly can't tell me you're surprised by this. I mean, Jesus. Nobody asked for this. Nobody asked to see a live action, well, quote unquote, live action remake of The Lion King. Now, look, I don't know. You know what? In the comments, let me know if you want me to see this movie. Just to give you my thoughts on the movie. If you really want to know my thoughts, let me know. Let me know if you want to see this. If if you want to know what I think about this after seeing it, because like I said, at this point, I'm considering just skipping this movie altogether. But if you really want to know my thoughts, let me know in the comments. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe for more, and make sure to hit that bell notification to be notified every single time I upload a brand new video. Again, I cannot thank you guys enough for watching. Please subscribe for more, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.